Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of
This game.
FF13.
You know, if we hadn't talked about this specific game for fucking 10 years and make fun of it, I probably would have skipped this game.
Oh, yeah?
But I felt like we owed it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Final Fantasy VII, first game ever, we mentioned this game, how much it sucked, and one day we'd play it. But realistically, like, I don't like this game.
Yeah.
It's just beatable.
Yeah,
It's just beatable.
I don't know, for me it was not beatable, but that was just because I could care less. Like, I didn't want to farm, because farming meant capping, and capping meant you can't go any further.
I mean, but in the end, though, it's going to make a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, by the end of the game, you can just...
Well, I guess my problem was, early on in Final Fantasy 13, when you run out of enemies, you have to either reboot the game, or you have to run back and forth, and hopefully they respawn. And for me, like, I hate that kind of farming. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't limit the amount of monsters you can fight when because they didn't want you to farm in this game. They wanted you to just keep going.
But you have to.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible to just get through here normally. You'll get stuck.
Yeah.
You will get stuck.
I think that's what I felt. I felt that the beginning of the game, you just get stuck. Chapter 4, that's all the further I got, and I'm telling you, I just felt stuck. Like,
It doesn't get any better. This is all the same. Nothing's gotten better. Characters haven't gotten better, you know.
Well, and the other thing is, too, why are they... Okay, I get it a little bit, but I don't quite get it. If we fought and killed one vampire, right? Why would you later on put us against another vampire? It doesn't... We know we can beat them. We beat them before. Now, that battle had hands with the vampire. So at least it was like, can you handle a vampire in a couple hands? You know? So at least it's a little different. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why they're just like, oh, here's a random vampire.
Enemy ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're just reusing... And none of these
I don't know what about that, but these enemies are so uninspired. I couldn't tell you. Aside from Vampire itself, which we just found in this late game... Maybe the slimes, maybe?
Yeah,
but like,
nobody really stands out.
No one stands out.
They're all forgettable. Even these bosses are forgettable. Like, I knew we fought a boss on top of that building, but I was like, I didn't know it was that.
What was his name? Like, what did he do? You know, like...
And, like, this game is so just focused on its story that it sucks and it's stupid. And a story that you can't understand. Like, 16 is great because I understand Warring Kingdoms. And, you know, I understand what we're fighting for. I understand the goal of the villain and all that. This game, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's their own terminology and the fucking... They don't really build the world to start out with. We're like, there's this one fallacy. Why is it here? They know about it. Why do they let it continue? There's multiple fallacies somewhere else. We don't understand the world.
Well, they made it sound like... And this is the other thing I'm confused about with this game in particular. They made it sound, when we were in the city in the beginning, they made it sound like the city was all they knew. Like, there was no world outside the city, and now that we're, we're Foul C, right? Or are we Pulse?
We're Foul C. It turned us into Foul C.
It turned us into Foul C.
Or L'Cie is what we are.
L'Cie, okay, so we're L'Cie. But as L'Cie, now we're starting to explore the world and find out there's other things out there?
Yeah.
Not
much.
Other worlds? Like,
abandoned towns like this.
Yeah, it's confusing because Hope was like... Hope had a life outside of the city. Like, he had a home and a dad and, you know, like... And obviously Vanille's from this vampire town. You know, we wouldn't know that unless she was like, hey, I know that robot. Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel bad about the town being completely overrun with, you know, monsters and demons. And I don't get it. I just don't.
There's just... I don't really feel a connection to this world. What is that?
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't like these characters. I don't like...
Well, there's an item.
Anything. I'm just not invested.
Yeah.
Just like 15, I wasn't invested. I don't care about these 4 bros, these 4 frat guys in their car, driving around, you know.
Listening to old Final Fantasy music, you know.
Florence the Machine.
On the radio.
And whatever. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to think of that song. I can't think of it. I know Florence and the Machine did a song for Final Fantasy 15, but
They
like,
did.
I don't remember what it was.
Did they do their own version of "Stand by Me" by the Pretenders?
Yes,
I feel
that's
like
it.
in
That's
there.
it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Fucking. If I want to listen to "Stand by Me," I listen to the Pretenders because they do it right.
Mm-hmm.
So. God damn.
What is Florence and the Machine known for? I know the name.
I don't know. Indie stuff. I think they were in the Twilight soundtrack. Don't
Ugh.
quote me on that, but they're probably in there somewhere. Fucking no. Just a weird indie band. I don't even know what style of music that they are.
No, not Florence Pugh.
I don't know if it's a lady or a guy singing. I don't know. I really don't know.
Florence and the
I'd
Machine.
like to think it's a lady. I'd like to think
It is a lady.
Florence is the lady. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
An English indie rock band.
Yeah. Quote rock. I wonder how rock.
They consider them rock. I don't know. Like
Consider a lot of
Genre
things
rock.
rock. When I told a guy at work I liked rock music, this older guy, he was like, "You must love Five Finger Death Punch." I'm like, "You must be fucking crazy." Just no, I do not. God damn it.
I like Five Finger.
I still remember back in the day, Tyler Myers, man. Tyler Myers, because I thought all he listened to was country. He's like, "No, man, I listen to rock too." Like what? Nickelback. It's like, go fuck yourself. That's not rock. That's your example. That's your example for rock.
People consider Nickelback rock. But,
I worked with a guy at my last job. He was a younger kid out of college, and he's like, the first album I ever bought was All the Right Reasons by Nickelback. I think that's pretty cool. And I was like, I think that's pretty fucking lame. So,
I don't know any of these Florence and the Machine songs. Their most popular song, apparently, is "Dog Days Are Over" back in 2009.
No idea.
Spectrum, Cosmic Love, Shake It Out, Never Let Me Go, You've Got the Love. You've Got the Love, I've heard. That's the one that's, You've Got the Love. You've Got the Love. Yeah, I know that song.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's more. It sounds more like You Got the Look to me, that old song. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they did a remake, because there's a song called Delilah. I don't know if that's here,
I don't know.
here, there.
They don't
Delilah.
have. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, top Billboard top 10 best Florence and the Machine songs. Number 1 is "You Got the Love," which is the only one I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I did listen to them 2 songs. Forgot to mention that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. The one, the "Say What You Mean," was I think I like that one a little better. I like I like how it ended with the the keyboards and stuff. Just a nice outro.
Yeah.
I always liked that one song that you had at your wedding reception. I don't know what that's called, but
but the same artist.
same guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that song is called.
I know what that song's
You
called.
know that song.
I know that song.
I just picture Foxfire out there dancing to it still.
Yeah.
But I always really
The
liked.
Greatest.
I
That's
always,
it.
I always
I did.
really liked that one.
I just sing the song in my head a little bit.
Good.
The Greatest.
Yeah, I
it's
thought that
good.
was always good. He's got a nice voice.
Yeah. Surprisingly, he's a little multi-talented because, like I said, most people know him as Grey Worm from,
And I mean, he's on Interview with a Vampire. They made a TV show.
I didn't know he was on that.
Yeah, he's Louis.
Louis. Okay.
Which I like him, but it's not accurate because Louis was played by Brad Pitt in the original movies. So that's what Louis is supposed to look like. And obviously, so it's one of them things where they're changing. I don't really care. I like Lestat. Lestat looks like how he should, so it's whatever. But because Tom Cruise played Lestat originally.
You're scaring me here a little bit. Give me just a second.
What are you doing? We're fine.
No, that's not. You're scaring me in a different way. Lestat?
The vampire Lestat.
Oh God! Don't tell me. I hold on. I gotta look up something. Give me a
What's your problem, man? Yeah, Anne Rice wrote a bunch of vampire novels.
I realize that. Just give me a second. It'd be under this. Why isn't character information? And you said Lestat, right?
Yeah, the vampire Lestat. Yeah, he's a pretty famous vampire, man.
Okay, we're okay.
What?
That sounded really fucking familiar, and I thought maybe I named. So
You thought you stole a character.
I thought I stole a character. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details about it, but I thought that name was so familiar that I'm like, I hope I didn't, for the life of me, steal a character.
Like I said, that's the only media that I've ever heard, a name like that.
Yeah.
There was Interview with the Vampire, and then they made another movie called Queen of the Damned that that same character was in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they made that show, and I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's any good, but yeah, old Grey Worm, he's the second lead in there.
Yeah.
So that's cool that he's still.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish fighting this dumb vampire.
Okay. Cool.
I stole this thing.
Yeah, no, I thought because you talked about vampires and I have vampires, right?
Yeah.
And like I have different names for the vampire. I'm like, I better not have fucking looked up the common vampire name and then threw that in there as a fucking.
I'm not saying that people can't have.
No,
but I feel like that name
like,
is very synonymous.
Exactly. I don't want
with that franchise. I've never seen another vampire in any other vampire lore movie. I feel like people avoid that name.
Yeah, I would avoid that name too. Trust me, 100%. So that's what I wanted to make sure. You had me panicked there for a second. There, woo. No, it's another L name, but it's not Lestat, so I'm good. Okay.
Oh god, that's good stuff right there.
Well, I'm already a little nervous because so sorry about this, guys. I'm already a little nervous because one of my characters is named after a character in Final Fantasy, and I'm hoping it's not on the nose. You know what I mean? Like I hope it's enough of a difference that people aren't going to be upset. Mm-hmm. You know, I like the name.
You liked the name.
I didn't know that Final Fantasy IV had a character with that name in it, and it's Final Fantasy IV. I mean,
nobody cares about that. Now, if you're naming your character Cloud,
then yeah, okay, obviously, but no,
that.
It's a character from Final Fantasy IV. So
okay,
all right.
I don't remember anybody. There's 12 different characters in that game.
Yeah,
I don't remember anybody because it's been over a decade.
I've never even played the game,
but I played it. I don't even remember the main Cecil. Might be the main guy's name. Cecil.
I don't know. All right, we will see you guys next time for another exciting episode of Final Fantasy 13.